When was the last time that you actually focused on a task for an hour straight without having 5-10 minute breaks on Instagram, Facebook, and just Twitter, just scrolling? Like, can you, this is talking, I'm talking to you guys, talking to myself too, first and foremost. Can you focus on something for an hour straight without picking up your phone, whether it's writing, whether it's making music, or whether it's your job? Like, can you do that?
People don't get locked in. I miss those feelings. Bro, I miss the feelings of...
Remember college, but when we was locked in?
Flow.
Oh, this report was getting done.
When's the last time you had like a flow? Like you in a flow state?
Remember the podcast? I feel like I'm flowing.
I feel like when we link up and we're getting done.
Yeah.
I'm in a flow. Like, it's just like, okay, boom, we're recording, we're doing this, we're doing content. It's like once you get into a flow, that's when you know, okay, I'm enjoying this. When I'm on set, I'm in a flow.
Nice.
Like when I'm in set, I'm in character and I'm kind of like, I'm like feeling it. Oh, I get in a flow and it's crazy. I don't know if you've never experienced being in a flow. Imagine you look at the clock. It says 3:00. And then when you look at the clock, you don't know where your phone's at. You don't know where anything is at. You kind of just like doing your work. Next time you look at the clock, it says 8:00. And you're like, whoa.
Bro, you know what's crazy? Cause now, Jabro, you've been an entrepreneur since I first met you. Now that I'm on this entrepreneurial route or this train 100%, I was just like, yeah, now I'm gonna document the whole journey, and I'm talking about my day. I'm not even on the phone, you're just out there hustling, just do what you gotta do. I was just like, yo, that's so odd, because it's shown the other way around, right? People, that's imagination, because the content creators, other people actually shooting it. Like, if you're out there hustling, do you even have time to pick up your phone? You're out there enjoying, you're doing your thing.
I don't think it's a blanket sort of situation. I think that, cause I was vlogging for a while, and I was running a coffee shop at the same time. So I think with what we see online is, personally, you have downtime. Like, no one's hustling 16 hours a day strictly, right? It's not, you have to take a mental break, and you have to have something creatively that you like doing that kind of gives you that break. Sometimes creativity can be like, like I like reading financial statements, or I like making a podcast, or I like vlogging, or whatever it is. And so I think, we have to take into account that you'll find that time to do that. You know what I'm saying, throughout your day, and express yourself creatively with what you're doing and document. You remember I used to have the little podcast, the
BGTV?
No, not BGTV. I've done a lot of stuff, right? No, the joint that I had on Anchor. It was Brill Thoughts. It was called Brill Thoughts. And essentially what the idea was that every single day I would, like, after work or after doing something, I would just document my thoughts on something I learned or something I experienced, just a random thought. Sometimes those joints would be like 2 minutes. Sometimes it'd be like 12 minutes. But the premise was that I was jotting down my experience through my perception of what was going on. And I surprisingly had a lot of people listening to it. Like, I didn't advertise it. There was no IG for it. It was literally me just recording, posting, and I would leave it. And so I think it's not a bad idea. I don't think it's a bad idea to do that, but you just gotta find out what your thing is. And if this is it, which I think 100 and some episodes in, is kind of thing. You just say, like, this is what I love to do creatively, to kind of share like what's going on, the journey of it all, and so on and so forth. So for anybody that's an entrepreneur or doing their own side hustle, it's like, bro, put your head down, but don't forget, like, to pull your head up and enjoy what's around you, because, with quarantine, we saw an extreme where people were like, yo, don't do nothing but hustle. Get it in.
If you don't come out of this quarantine learning 2 languages and a skill, you've lost.
But you know what? I believe that to an extent. Everybody should be coming out of this with some sort of newfound, idea, either about themselves or about something they do, right? For myself, I've learned more about being patient, and I've learned more about trusting Allah. I learned more about trusting myself. I've learned more about trusting the process, and it's come through a lot of trials, come through a lot of pain. I've also learned about being present, and I've learned the things that I need. I learned the things that I need. Recently, one of the things, and I've known this about myself, and correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, you know me better than most.
I'm listening.
I need organization to a certain degree. I need, like, things have to be like neat in a certain way. I might not be the neatest person, but things have to be right about them. But once they are, it's like, okay, let's move.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be perfect, but certain things just gotta be like, all right, I need this space. Like we were talking about today, your house is a mess, car is a mess. It's like those things, I'm getting to the point now, I realize those things have to be good for me to just like keep moving. And when you're just hustling, going, those things get out of whack. And you notice when those things get out of whack,
your whole life
is just like unbalanced, and you're just like, bro, what am I doing right now? This is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, you pick up on those little things. So like this time has allowed me to kind of learn a lot more about what is important for me to just keep being able to actually go. You know what I mean?
I like that.
Yeah, bro.
And I would agree. Like you do need that.
Thanks everybody for watching the clip from this excellent episode. If you guys loved it, make sure you guys go and subscribe. So over in this area. And if you guys want to watch more of these clips and full-length videos, you can go right over here. Alright. So
watch the video.